What's going on YouTube? Today we got another used rig. Unlike the Wraith, I did not get this from another YouTuber. This guy got it straight used off eBay, so there's that. We got some scissors, some things are wrapped in bubble wrap or what have you. I have not opened this, as you can see. Tape has not been cut at all. This came in, I don't remember when this came in, but it is here. I obviously know what is inside. You guys, on the other hand, do not. Which is good. That's a surprise, I guess. Beautiful. Oh. There's this weird, like, I don't know if you guys heard those. But there's, instead of just like normal, the 4 tabs, it's like the 2 on the side, and then the other 2 here, and then there's like a bridge taped in between. Weird, but whatever works. And I don't see any bubble wrap yet. I see foam. This was just obviously taped in, but here she is. I'm not gonna do this like the Wraith, or else this video won't come out for like 3 weeks. Ooh, radio is included, but I think it is the stock radio. And also, taped some stuff to the body. The radio's taped. Alright, we're gonna this, for those who know, is an scx10 2 honcho. I already have a body lined up in mind, which is why I got this to begin with. The back shot, I don't know what oil he's running in there, but it rebounds rather slow. Anyways, we got metal bumpers, well, metal bumper up front. I don't know if it's a, looks custom. Custom front bumper. The drivers have no heads. Before we get into the body, these look, I don't know what wheels these are, but we got Vanquish. Is that what they are? No, they're Wild Peaks. I'm an idiot. Which comes stock on the VS410 or or Phoenix or Wranglers. Jesus. Okay. I believe the wheels are also Vanquish. I just don't know what they are. They look like the same star wheel what I have on the Wraith. Yeah, flex is real nice. It's got a good amount of flex. I don't know if there's any foams in here. I don't know if you guys can hear that. But these tires are vented. Which means I can't go through water right away. And for those that have a tend to know, the body just kind of... I'll bring you guys in closer so we can see everything better. Okay, now you guys gonna see better. You're not as far away. We got some 3D printed inner fenders, which are looks pretty thin. I don't know what material, and looks like there's that already happening, which I might just remove because my 10-1 had some 3D printed bits out of rather thin filament, and it didn't hold up in the winter, so this would probably be the same. Again, Falcon wall peaks. We're missing a couple screws from the outer ring, which might just be this wheel. No big deal as long as it stays together. We got a custom front bumper, some inner fenders that will break come winter time. Stock shocks? Or maybe 10-3 shocks? Stock shocks? I don't know, but the rebound is... low, so I don't know what oil is in this thing. Alright, we got a stock motor, which is just a 35 turn brushed motor. I haven't had a brushed motor in quite some time because they last a handful of trail runs for me. And we also got a stock Dynamite ESC with TX60. Yep, okay. TX60, and I don't know why he didn't get the heat shrink down more, but whatever. Stock 10-2 trans, don't know if it's that way inside or not. We got plastic drive shafts, as well as some 3D printed sliders, which feel a little bit more rigid than what this does for sure, so this might last longer. A servo, I don't know what we got for a servo in here. Let's see. I don't know what servo this is. I just see a bunch of numbers, so it could be an Amazon servo, could not be. Don't know. The battery tray up front, which I hope that looks rather skinny. That has been cut, so this stops battery because this isn't there no more. The front part of the battery tray is not there no more. Aluminum or custom made mount for the bumper. The body, we're gonna flip her upside down real quick, or on her side. We got all aluminum links, stock dry shafts, These look like SSD axles. They're diamond ones. I'm not. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe these are the SSD Air 44 diamond axles. Yeah. Also got fuel cell in the back. Looks like he tried to do some mothering. That's my light. And missed the scale hardware on the fuel cell. We got some aluminum cross brace in there. And the drivers are in there. That could be a... No, that's not a bomber interior. Jesus. I don't know what interior it is, but it's an interior. The drivers have no heads. Headless. And there's that. I guess we can grab bombers. I have axles for it now. As you can see, I just gotta put them on. Oh, here is my 10-1 in comparison, but it won't be the same wheel base for length, because this has I think, I don't remember the name brand. It has some aluminum bent links in the rear. So 10-1 is just a bit longer. Obviously this isn't stock wheelbase, so it'd probably be about the same as the Honcho if this were stock, which this is far from. And I do have a video with me installing the Boom Racing axles and the Castle system that's in there. I'm just waiting for the sensor wire that goes from that white connector on the ESC to the motor. Hopefully gets rid of the cogging and or jittering, which if that's not gonna fix the issue, then it's a programming problem. And aluminum panhard mount, which is good for some durability. Okay, I like this though. How it looks like the diamond plated metal. This is fairly clean for used. There is the radio, but I believe it's just the stock radio. Radio is in here. Yeah, but it's just the stock tactical radio. Many of you guys probably know what this already looks like, but for those of you who don't, oh, you guys are falling over. Sorry for that. Oh, it stuck to my hand. Here is the stock 10-2 RTR radio. It's nothing special. It's basic. You got steering trim, and then your throttle, and I guess this is your on off. Your power. Yeah, not really a fan of how this radio looks, but I always get swap that out, which we'll probably be doing. I don't believe the receiver should still be in here then. Yeah, it is. Okay. Just don't know if I can run my 2S's. Might be a little big, so I might be running 3S. I will get a battery in this thing, and I'll see you guys out on the trail. Okay, we got the 10-2 out on the trail now. I did something that you don't really want to do with vented tires, which is go through water. I did try to avoid the larger puddles, so the foams wouldn't soak up a bunch of water. But the tires did get rather dirty, and I used a garden hose just to spray them down, which that's no difference. The foam still soaked up probably a bunch of water for me just cleaning them off. But that aside, these tires do fairly well. I do like them quite a bit so far. I see why they've put them on the VS410 or TR stock. They're pretty good tires, even when they have some dirt packed into their treads. The shocks that are on this thing I'm liking so far. The slow rebound that they do have, I'm liking quite a bit. It's predictable. I've rolled this thing once. The front bumper does get caught up on some things, as bumpers do from time to time. They tend to get caught up on things, but we can always change that out, which that probably will be getting changed out. And the steering angle on this thing is pretty good. It's not Vanquish VRD carbon with the F10 Portals steering angle, but it's pretty good. I'm thinking about taking these axles out for my new comp build, and I have a set of front and rear 10-2 AR-44s, like stock. I'm thinking of putting those onto here and stealing these and putting them onto my comp rig. My new one, not my VRD carbon. I'm also keeping the F10 Portals on that thing. It's beautiful. I did swap the receiver. I don't really like the looks of that transmitter, and it's a little difficult to do one-handed driving with that transmitter. So I just threw one that I had laying around, and I put in my 1800 mAh ProTech 3S in this thing, and it did pretty good. It has a decent slow crawl to it as well. But yeah, I did have to fiddle with the throttle trim settings because it was reversed. So I have them running my, so forwards is backwards and backwards is forwards. So I have it reversed on my transmitter, so we're going the correct direction. But that's enough babbling out of me. I'm gonna let you guys enjoy the rest of the running footage.